What's up, Cancer? This is going to be your love check-in for the first half of November. This is for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me, guys. So if you wanted to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Cancer, I'm going to do my usual check-in. Person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of November. Anyone that's new to my channel, I say potential because I infuse manifesting and the law of assumption into this channel, which means my readings are only check-in points into one version of you, Cancer, one version of your specific person and the connection that you, Cancer, have manifested and selected out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. All things exist in the now at once, and your desires are meant for you. If you would like to manifest this differently, you absolutely can. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your present state of consciousness, okay, or who you're being, of which there are infinite versions, and all it requires is a shift in your focus and your state of consciousness and a reselection of the situation, the specific person. The circumstances will shift. Please have a look at some of the content that I have posted, other content on YouTube. Read Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy. I like to teach as I go. Okay? All right, Cancer. Person on your mind. I just saw the Justice card. Maybe there's something that needs to be balanced out, or this could be a situation involving legal matters or marriage or divorce. Let's take a look. How's this person feeling about Cancer as we move through the first 2 weeks of November? But I saw the Wheel of Fortune and then the Temperance card in the reverse. Okay, so there could be a sense of impatience here, but a wanting to shift things for the better and something that needs to be maybe rebalanced, or like I said, there could be some outside external circumstances that have been slowing the connection down. We'll have a look. Star card, definitely hope though for the situation. The Fool, the Page of Pentacles. Cancer, there looks like this person, there's a sense of wanting to come in and maybe take some kind of a leap for an opportunity with you, and there's hope. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, double Aquarius energy. We've got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, and the Empress card, wanting to take some kind of a leap of faith towards you, to make some kind of an offer for growth, expansion. Like I said, and I trust what I channel in the beginning, maybe this is something that feels like it's taken some time, you know, but there's this sense of maybe urgency to take the leap, to go for it. The Empress card, really, it is about, you know, the wife, the mother. So it could be about wanting to do that, wanting to take that leap of faith. For some of you, if you've been dealing with a situation where there are legal matters involved for the reasons I explained, legal matters, marriage, divorce, this could be about, okay, I feel ready now to take the leap, so maybe the time is now. Let's have a look. King of Wands, someone that's very amped up to take action. The Queen of Cups, also Cancer, someone that feels like you have a very deep emotional bond. King of Wands, okay. Yeah, someone that wants to take action towards you, Cancer. It does seem that there's success here, or wanting to have success with you. The Three of Cups in the reverse, some of you, like I said, could be dealing with a situation where there has been maybe unfinished business. Three of Cups in the reverse can be love triangles. That's some of you, you know, and that could be maybe where there's been a delay of sorts. Lots of attraction between you and this person, and are wanting to succeed. So there could be this sort of offer coming through, Cancer, a person that's still been hanging on to hope to make this happen. Let's have a look at that Three of Cups in the reverse. The Chariot card, that's you, Cancer, wanting to take a leap, wanting to move towards you. Some of you are dealing with a person that is at a physical distance from you, with the Chariot card and the Fool. Let's look at the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's been mixed feelings and confusion around maybe other energies. Now, for some of you, like I said, that could be because there's unfinished business, or some of you, it might not be that there's ties romantically, but children could be in the mix here, and so that's been kind of a factor that they want to talk to you. 8 of Wands, a lot of you are getting communication from this person. There's going to be news or messages coming through. Now, for Cancer, for some of you, you know, there could be also just this sort of mixed energy about the direction forward. As I said, that 2 of Wands, the direction forward. So if this is someone that you've been connected to for a little while, it could feel like it's been at a standstill, or there's been no direction or no plan. But 8 of Wands tells me there's communication and wanting to get through some kind of level of confusion or mixed feelings, and they want accomplishment with you. The World card, there could be confusion and mixed feelings if you're dealing with a situation with someone at a distance, because maybe this involves a travel or a relocation, for example. And then we have 9 of Cups, hopes and wishes fulfilled. So this person's hanging on to definitely hope that there's opportunity here with you. They want the success. They want to persist towards you. 7 of Wands, and we have Ace of Swords. To clarify things, communicate, have a conversation. Now that 7 of Cups, Cancer, maybe also with that Temperance card in the reverse, in the recent past or in the past, you might have had, there might have been an impatience or an unreadiness to really go for it. But it looks to me like there's something like a sense of urgency now to talk it out, to get clear, to come unstuck. Now that 3 of Cups in the reverse, I mean, and the 7 of Cups, if there's no specific third parties, guys, this could be because the Empress is very much to do with growth, expansion, but it also, to me, is always like about really more serious long-term intentions, like wanting to nurture a connection. And maybe previously this was more kind of you know, attraction and say dating, for example. And so now there's a wanting maybe to come out of that and actually talk about the next phase or the next steps. I mean, I do have 5 of Swords here, so there's a clarity and a truth and a wanting to get out of confusion after maybe there's been a clash on the direction. 5 of Swords, or some stresses around that. Now, Cancer, I'll say it again, like I say it in all my reads, whilst this is very positive, awesome. We're reading their side of the street, but you have manifested them as well, okay? So what they think and feel about you in this situation is even less relevant than what you think and feel. We're going to look at your side of the street. And also, you know, if there is anything that you want adjusting, you can absolutely do so. You know, they're going to change the way they think and feel when you change your dominant assumptions or the way you project your thoughts onto the situation or your assumptions about how they feel about you, etc. But you've manifested this, Cancer, so this looks very good to me. Let's have a look at your side of the street, Cancer, and what's going on. So we have Taurus, Libra energy as well. There's a persistent energy here. Now, there could have been a little bit of a guardedness before if there were questions around whether there were other energies or third-party energies or an unreadiness or an unwillingness to take the leap, but it looks to me like there's clarity coming through and positive movement forward. How do you feel about them, Cancer? I just saw the Knight of Pentacles, so you may feel like this has been very slow and steady. And I saw the 9 of Pentacles. Small portion of you have been waiting for this because there's issues around being single and available. And I already identified that with what I was kind of channeling before. So there could be a big shift and a big change. Someone might be now available, wanting to take some action. If you're dealing with a situation where there was, you know, third-party energy. Or otherwise, you know, there's been slow and steady energy to Knight of Pentacles. Intentions very committed, but nine of Pentacles is single and self-focused. So maybe it's taken time for this to kind of go to something more serious. How do you feel about them, Cancer? Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups. So if you have a history with this person, yeah, there could have been conflict or tension between the two of you, and there might be some regret there. Let's have a look. But the 6 of Swords is in the reverse. The 9 of Pentacles has come out again. And the Queen of Wands is out. Okay, Cancer, we've got a King and a Queen of Wands. Mutual desire and attraction for sure. Maybe to date it hasn't been committal because I have the 9 of Pentacles here. Now the 6 of Swords, again, you could be over water. or at a distance from this person, or this is the hoping to, if you've had a clash with this person, this is wanting the return. You're not ready to move on from this person, Cancer. Hierophant card, well, this is about traditional values and commitment, okay? And then we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. In the recent past, Cancer, or in the past, some of you might have a long history with this person, okay? Because I saw the Temperance card before. It may be that someone was unready to commit, or you're dealing with some kind of a situation where someone has been tied up in something else, and there may be, losses and regrets around that. Cancer, you might be thinking that whatever has gone on is not reconcilable. Issues to do with commitment and traditional values may have come up. Or if you're dealing with a situation that's not involving, like I said, that there've been third parties or a love triangle, it could be that you've just been feeling like whatever clash has happened, maybe someone has been holding on to their independence, and there could have been potentially just this feeling of, is this just attraction rather than something traditional? The clash could have come up, like differences in intentions, for example. This seems to be, you're still not ready to move on, and you're still feeling the attraction with this person. Now, Cancer, even on this timeline, you seem to be manifesting something more with this person. So I would say persist in that and not in the fear and doubt that this can't develop, because still there is an element of this person wanting to come forward and actually clear any confusion and talk. Now, a conversation can go one way or the other if you have an assumption based on the past, okay, that this person only has certain intentions. Well, even with them coming through a certain way, you may, I don't know, sabotage it or something. I mean, the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords is here. Things have been very unclear, Cancer. For some of you, this is a situation involving secrecy, particularly if you're dealing with a situation that does involve like marriage, divorce, etc. And for others of you, it's just a sense of the unknown, or it could go through periods of silence, but you want to break the silence. Now, both of you have Ace of Swords, so there's a truth to be spoken. And then the Chariot card staring at me, and the King of Wands, guys. So there's a lot of mirror cards here. So there's a wanting to move ahead, move forward, mutual attraction, desire. Maybe values has come into it in the past. Now, Cancer, you might have had an assumption that this person was more safe-sex than they were, commitment, or maybe that was you, Cancer. I'm not giving you guys shit, but maybe this is something that you're feeling. If there was a clash, it's not reconcilable, but now it seems to be that there's a meeting of minds and a wanting to talk it out, and potential for positive movement forward, or to take a trip if you're at a distance, or maybe there's opportunity to just go on a holiday or do some travel. Tower card. Something is definitely shifting, Cancer. So this could be a big change or a transformation or a shock. If there's communication and clarity coming through. Now, the Tower card also is big changes. So Cancer, either you or this person, the information coming through, it could be that there's, if you're dealing with this situation when there's third party energy or a multi-party situation, it could be that is dismantling, coming to an end. You could also have a very intuitive bond with this person. Now, Cancer, the Tower and the Seven of Swords in the reverse also means that there could have been an energy of secrecy between the two of you, and Seven of Swords in the reverse is when things are coming to light. So this is the other thing, guys. If there is a situation that's involving third-party energy, the rift could have been, things came to light around that, and maybe there's a fear that that's not reconcilable. Or if you and this person have a connection, maybe there's a Tower moment going on, Cancer, because there's some kind of something coming to light. But what's happening is that is making room for a new start. And this is when things are out in the open and honesty and truth. Now, you both seem to want to move forward positively, and there's mutual attraction, Cancer. And you've got Seven of Cups in the reverse. So you want to come out of this confused energy. They equally have been feeling confused, but they want to clarify things. So this is very interesting, Cancer. So there is some kind of a profound change going on and some kind of news, information, or communication. And that could actually be quite surprising, the shift. If you've been in silence with this person, maybe the communication, that could come as a shock. Now, you are manifesting everything, Cancer, so if this person comes in, you've been manifesting it, whether you're conscious or unconscious. If you've been consciously manifesting this, then well done. If you are focused on anything from the past, Six of Cups, because I saw Five of Cups as well, and Six of Cups in the reverse, we go to the Five of Cups, that's losses and regrets between the two of you. You have two options. You can stay focused on that or all the circumstances that have unfolded on one timeline, or you can just focus purely on what you're trying to manifest. For those of you, Cancer, that are wanting something traditional and committed with this person, and you're questioning whether they want that or they're ready for that, stick to the script and affirm for what you want. And guys, even if there are lingering third parties, you can also manifest that stuff away, okay? You seem to be wanting to come out of confusion. If there have been questions of other cups around or questions around feelings, mixed signals, don't focus on that. Focus on the most preferable version of the situation. There are a lot of cross energies here. So even on this timeline, this person feels love for you. They have hope for you. They may want to heal something with you if it feels like there has been confusion or stalling or lack of direction. Or defensiveness because of that. They seem to want to rectify things with you. And the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So anything that's coming up, if it feels, oh, this is difficult, for example, if there's unfinished business, or if you feel, Cancer, that there's stuff from the past that's difficult to get past. Guys, nothing is impossible and all versions of everything exist, and wherever you're giving your awareness is your reality, but you shift realities and states all the time. You can manifest away any circumstances, things that were said and done before. A person will come in and be completely different. Look at some of the lives that I've done previously with Naya and talks I've done separately and content I've posted, or look at manifestation coaches that will explain a bit more about this. But this looks interesting, and I'm going to get some oracle cards on it just to clarify on this current timeline what's going on. I mean, Cancer, it might be you. If you're going through some kind of a tower and it's in relation to a commitment, maybe you're not sure, you don't want to move away from this situation or this person, but maybe you don't know, is it just attraction? Do you want to be single or do you want to commit? So maybe it's you that's confused and you want to come out of confusion. Maybe you also want to come out of confusion if it's confusing based on what has happened in the past between you and this person. So again, Cancer, you can decide what you want. You can manifest anything. You also might just want to be getting clearer now as you move in the 2 weeks of November, first 2 weeks of November, what you want. But this person can absolutely want exactly what you want, or you can have the version that you want. Anyone that's new here might think that I sound batty, but this is a manifestation channel. It's not just a tarot channel. And I'm not just fortune telling, but this is the current energy. But you've made it all, Cancer, and you're the king or the queen manifester in your reality. This person has their independent thoughts and feelings. They're not a robot, but it's one version and they're you pushed out. They're your mirror. So once you dominantly focus and shift your assumptions in alignment with your desire and assume that's what you have. So you may need to do persistent focus in that direction and deny what you don't want. This is the result, okay? So Cancer, we've got Taurus energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, and you again, Cancer, with the Chariot card. Okay, so let me have a look. I mean, some of you children are coming into this, and so there's difficulty to move away from past energies, or just generally there's questions around, can you move on from something that's happened between the two of you in the past? But this person wants success and they want to talk it out with you. So Cancer, let's see what this person wants with you as we move into the first 2 weeks of November. Guys, I said communication, message, conversation, expressing feelings. I'm going to grab these, but I have to take unsure choices, decisions. There's been uncertainty. And if you have a history with this person, if there was uncertainty, say on their part, they may feel now you have choices and are uncertain, or the uncertainty may have been an ongoing theme. You know, so this is something that needs to be clarified. Okay, because I did say that it could be something secretive about this. This does say sneaking around, guys. And the Seven of Swords is in the reverse here. Spending friends with benefits. That's the other thing, guys. If there were no marriages or third parties, it may have been non-committal. Spending time with someone else, or there's been something secretive here, guys. Okay, so we've got planning, text, phone call, meetup. I mean, that's just like ongoing confirmation we've had that there's a communication coming through. All right, and we have pop-up, surprise visit, reaching out in person. Now, if you're not at a distance, there could be a pop-up, run-in, surprise conversation, or otherwise a wanting to meet up. Now, Cancer, if you're on this side and you assume that this person is a Netflix and chill and doesn't want anything from you, I'm just giving examples, right, guys? If it's on your side, you need to change your assumptions and affirm for what you want. No, they're committed to me. We're better than ever. They're loyal. There's nobody else. Manifest away third parties if there are, and don't make it your story if there aren't, guys. Your awareness is what becomes your reality, and so be Delulu. Okay, 4D precedes the 3D, so just focus on the script that you want. But this is what you're manifesting right now, okay? Netflix and chill, reconciliation. So there's also this resolving issues, harmony, getting back together. This might be what you're questioning, partly, so don't waver, because if you're getting half, the part of you that goes, no, they love me, they want me, and then, and even if you want commitment, no, they want to commit to me, but then you go into, I can't trust them, they just want friends with benefits, or if Cancer, things have happened in the past and you've both been a bit that way, or there's issues and you feel like it's not reconcilable, you go in and out of that. Just affirm, no, we're better than ever, as an example. But right now on this timeline, unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation, a lot around reconciling issues. There's a lot of desire between the two of you, self-pleasure, sexual thoughts, intense feelings, wanting to communicate feelings, some kind of mixed energy, though, uncertainty. So Cancer, don't be concerned if they're unsure or if they have choices or whatever. Okay, on this timeline, they want to clarify things. Just affirm, no. If you want them to choose you, you choose who chooses you, Cancer. So that's what you need to focus on, okay? And then, you know, techniques are very individual to each of you guys, but it's about living in the end, being in the state of the version of Cancer that has exactly what you want and the version of the person that you desire. It's not mind control. We're not manipulating circumstances, and we don't even need to focus on what was said and done. If someone said previously that they weren't ready or went with someone else or didn't want commitment, I don't give a fuck what came out of their mouth, Cancer. Focus, quantum shift into the timeline of reality with the mind, which you're already doing anyway, okay? So I'm just saying stick to the script. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you today, and I hope that it resonated, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.